Test, test. Is this thing on? Test. Hell, are we live? Oh, should have told us. All right. We're here today with an interview of Bailey Kelly. This is called 5 Questions with Bailey. So I'm going to just jump right into it here. First question, Bailey. If you could go back in time 5 years, what advice or words of wisdom would you give yourself?
I would say biggest advice would be to listen to your mom and dad. I'm in a really good place with everything where I'm at, but I think I'd be even better if I would always listen to everything you guys said.
All right. Next question. If you could time travel, would you go to the past or to the future, and why?
I would go to the past. Just first of all, like if I could go see like Jesus and everything when that was all going on, just really interests me, and it would be a very good thing to partake in. And then Manifest Destiny, when the settlers were going out and discovering the rest of America and everything. I just think that's like a cool time to live, because you would like hunt and just work for grow all your own food and build log cabins and all that kind of thing.
Sign me up. All right. Describe your favorite restaurant and what you'd order there.
So I don't really know what my favorite restaurant is because there's so many of them, but something that I would always go for would be the Llewellyn's Pub in St. Louis. And I think there's also one in maybe Lee Summit or something like that, but there's a few around. And there I would get a Reuben, and if I could, I would bring a stuffed mushroom from the Blind Tiger with me for an appetizer. Then I would get sweet potato fries on the side with ranch. The Reuben there is done very well. Chunks of meat, perfect amount of cheese and Thousand Island dressing. It's good.
All right, easy on that ranch, or it's going to be a soup. Okay, what is something on your bucket list?
So my bucket list, I would say I would never, I've never been to any mountains before. I've seen mountains in Colorado when I wrestled there, but I've never like been in the mountains. On my bucket list, really want to go hunting and camping in the mountains. Just like a 3-day camping hunting trip or something like that. Maybe Kate will help me out.
Whoops. Once again, sign me up. All right. Take me through a good day from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep.
Okay. I have it all written down here, so just read it off. Wake up around like 6, but it was a good sleep. Probably went to bed around 9:30, roughly. Get a good workout, one that really burns your lungs, and maybe a good lift too, one that almost makes you feel like you're gonna pass out, because then you really know you're doing something. I would eat some good hobo house style breakfast, like your hash browns, green peppers, onions, with a couple sunny side eggs on top. After that, I'd sit on the couch for a little bit, just kind of chill out, maybe sit on the deck too, looking out at the sun and the landscaping in the backyard, that kind of a thing. Then take a little pick-me-up, probably 30 minutes roughly. Maybe do some woodworking, something like that, putting up a shelf like we did earlier, doing something with my hands like that. Let's see. Then I would eat a frozen pizza for lunch. Good old, whatever it was. A little bit of ranch on the side of that one too. Just do a little bit of, mess around at home. Maybe read a book or something like that. Then maybe I'll work out again, something a little lighter, just kind of go for a walk, maybe a light jog. And then we would eat homemade Reubens for dinner, and probably have Alyssa there too. That'd be good. Then we'd all go sit on the deck after dinner and just talk, and then maybe end with some catfishing at night, and then round it out, go to bed.
Need more than 24 hours for that day. All right. Before we sign off with 5 questions from Bailey, do you have anything to add?
I think no, I don't.
All right. Any quotes or words of wisdom or any Coach Dennyisms?
I got Coach Dennyism. First of all, my favorite one is you buying books and buying books and buying books. Still, just look at the pictures. But I wanted to do my best Kelly family trivia impression. Here we go. What street did we live on when we were in Newton? You have 10 seconds. Go.
Oh, well, I sure hope Coach Jenny didn't invent that quote when I was coming through. All right. Well, this is me, Dad, Pat, father, husband, signing off with 5 questions from Bailey. That's it. Safe travels to St. Louis.